It is an absolute delusion for a person to sit there and say it's by belief alone. You really don't believe that. I have to constantly say this every single video because it's very interesting. The Bible is completely against it. Look what the Bible says. In multiple places, it's completely against it. One big place in the book of James, it says, look, a man is justified by his works and not by faith only, but false teachers come along and say it's by faith only. But look what it says here in Philippians chapter 2, verse number 12. Therefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed. You always obeyed. You didn't always believe alone. No, you always obeyed and did what God says. And if you keep reading, it says this here, not as in my presence only, but now much more my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Look, the Bible just said you need to do something to work out your own salvation. You need to do what God says. You need to make sure that you're studying to show yourself approved unto God. You need to make sure you're following this book. Don't take what a man says and run with it. No, you verify it and make sure that it's actually the truth, and you do what God says over any man in life. You need to make sure you do that. Friends, belief plus obedience is what God requires. Mark 16, 15, and 16 tells you that. If you love God, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, say amen if you can.